Hi, my name is Leah Hilbert, and today we'll be doing a small business analyst PowerPoint over PetSmart. So, as a small introduction here, what is PetSmart? PetSmart is known for being one of the leading heads of the pet industry throughout the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. They do this by providing a wide variety of pet services such as grooming, training, and even some veterinary services. But they also provide a wide variety of pet products so that no matter what type of pet you have, whether it be a cat, a dog, a small animal, or even a reptile, that your needs are met. You can see in the chart below that they do a great job of meeting their company goal to be the favorite choice for pet parents by seeing that in the 2019 revenue share, they took a total of 33.75%, while their competitor Petco took half of that at 15%, and the last 51.3% was a collective whole of much smaller pet companies such as Pet Supermarket, Pet Supply Plus, and your privately owned companies. Now that we know what PetSmart is, we're going to move on to the business analyst side of this presentation. We're going to be going over their company strengths and weaknesses, as well as opportunities and potential threats to their company. PetSmart's biggest strength is their passion for pets. They spend a lot of money and attention to customer service and training their employees to not only help pet parents, but also pets. PetSmart thrives for customers to have the best possible experience, which aligns with their goal of being the favorite. On top of this, they provide so many specialized services to make it pet parents' one pet stop destination, while also providing some online services for convenience, such as auto ship and online orders. We see on the bottom of the slide that in May of 2024, PetSmart drew up 62.1 foot traffic, while Petco drew up 37.9, which is nearly half the foot traffic that PetSmart drew in. This aligns with the study done in 2018 showing the revenue of the two businesses, that Petco only did 15%, which was about half of PetSmart's revenue of 33%. Like most industries, PetSmart's biggest threat is competition. We saw earlier that they compete well against other brick-and-mortar stores, having 15% more revenue than Petco and more foot traffic than most other physical stores. But their competition is not limited to physical stores. Chewy is a pet company that provides a wide variety of pet products at an international level, not limiting their customers to areas in US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. This online service provides a level of convenience and good pricing that is hard for brick-and-mortar stores to compete with. Since Chewy runs out of warehouses, they can have very large stocks that allows them not to run out of stock, and they can have a lot of variety, where a store is limited to what they can hold. So we see that this is a natural enemy as far as competition in a brick-and-mortar industry like PetSmart. But being a brick-and-mortar industry means that PetSmart can provide services like their grooming. They can provide services in adoption and training. They can have a one-on-one experience with you that an online service can't have, which is the only way that they truly can compete with an online service. But companies like Chewy do seem to outweigh them most of the time. As far as weaknesses, PetSmart's natural downfall is going to be that they have to compete with their specific product line. So obviously we've gone over how PetSmart competes against brick-and-mortar stores and then as well as online stores. We've gone over the weakness that they have on their lack of global presence, that Chewy will always compete better than them because they have a wider customer range as well as convenience. We've gone over that how they compute this, right, with their services. But unfortunately, they still have to compete with another group of industries that aren't even pet aligned. Right, so you can still buy pet products at places like Walmart and Target. Even though they also sell groceries and clothesline, you can still get pet products there. So a lot of people are going to opt to buy their products while they're going shopping. We see on this chart to our left here a small table comparing PetSmart prices and Walmart prices for some of very popular dog food brands like Purina, Pedigree, Nourish, and Hill Science. So on average, we see that PetSmart prices are going to be $1.50 more than Walmart prices. While this number looks really small just as on numbers, most people are going to have to go to Walmart or wherever their choice of shopping is, whether that be Publix or Kroger, just to get their own groceries anyway. So if it's more expensive to go to PetSmart anyway, they're going to opt to getting their goods, their pet specific goods, from Walmart while they're already there than making the trip out to PetSmart. Finally, we're going to talk about their opportunities. We've talked about strengths and weaknesses and how those affect their competition. But now we're going to talk about the opportunities they can do to improve their weakness and to compete better against other companies. So one of the things we talked about was the prices in PetSmart versus not only their competing pet company stores, but other stores like Walmart and Target that just happen to also sell pet products. They can provide deals and programs to help wedge the gap in their prices, making their trip not only a pleasant experience on a personal level, but also good for their wallets. If they increase their online presence, it increases their convenience, right? Because not everyone wants to have to go down to the store. Some people want to order it. And I've actually seen recently that they opened up a program for auto ship, which is one of the great benefits that Chewy has. So they are already wedging that gap, working on opportunities to compete better against online servers. So globally, we see a struggle in vet bill prices. Now, this seems a little out of the picture from everything that we've talked about before, but we talked about how PetSmart's strengths are the services that they provide. And one of those services is their veterinary service. So if PetSmart could include programs with their vet service and make visits more affordable, PetSmart could potentially gain not only new customers, but continue to bring customers back who truly do care about their pets. In conclusion, PetSmart struggles from their restricted competition, finding that their brick-and-mortar model cannot keep up with modern conveniences such as online companies like Chewy. Among the brick-and-mortar stores, PetSmart stays one of the top leading competitors with their wide variety of services and products, while also making every visit memorable with great customer service. Still, their prices can be beat at local stores like Walmart and Target, making their in-person services like grooming and training one of their winning features. With small market changes and programs, PetSmart has the potential to marketize on the vet services as well as their exclusive products that can be found at regular retail stores.